You're giving donors an opportunity to participate in God's kingdom in ways they can't do themselves. That's what the money's about. That's what the fundraising's about. And it's one way of getting rid of these ideas of okay at arm's length, enjoyed when I'm doing it for others, hated it. You know, it's uncomfortable to ask people for things. It's less uncomfortable to offer them things. That's the idea I want you to hold on to when you're thinking about fundraising. When you talk to a donor, and this is what we're going to learn over the next 2 days, is you're expressing vision. Donors are attracted to vision. That's that difference between raising the money for yourself or for salaries or whatever, is you're raising money to accomplish this vision. Vision excites the money. The things you do with the money, that's strategy. That's not vision. That's training institutions. That's, you know, it can be, at the rescue mission, it was bed nights and food and those things. The ordinary stuff of getting ministry done. But it's vision that attracts the donor, and it's at the connection of vision that this investment thing that I've been talking about actually happens. And so you're casting vision, you're really not asking for money. That's just one more aspect of what I'm talking about when I talk about this as an investment philosophy. One of the worst things you can do is not respond to a donor immediately. Simple little trick. Respond to your donor immediately. Some people wait for a year to respond to their donors. Honestly, I've sat in consulting with ministry leaders that say, well, all they want is a tax deduction receipt. I send those out January 15th. So if I give you a gift in March, I don't hear back from you until January 15th. There might be a little acknowledgement, hey, your check came in. But quite often, ministries don't do that because it feels like work. Or they think they may be bothering you. Remember, in that orbit, pulling people together, pulling them in, part of them is reminding them they gave you a gift. The quickest thing to do is dash off a thank you. Hey, I got your gift this morning. Thanks a lot. We're going to put this, we're putting this project to work right away. And then you make a note. You keep real good records of that gift. And if something happens, let's say I'm at the rescue mission and you help me buy a new stove. Well, you know, when the stove's installed, I'll probably take a picture of it and send it to you. Hey, the new stove's in, and we're cooking away. Come on down and have a meal. It takes patience to grow apples. There's no fast way to do God's work in this sense. Boards take time to build. Relationships take time to build. We in the West, we want to finger snap our way through everything, don't we? We want yearly reports from you. Give me okay, here's the money. I want you to show me impact in a year. I have informally kept a running questionnaire with people. I'll ask a guy that's running ministry, how long does it take when you launch a program for you to feel, for you to begin to sense impact? The typical answer is 6 to 7 years. Yet, the typical foundation asks for yearly reports. You're always in a conundrum. And you have to build slowly and through patience, particularly these kinds of structures. You build well, and it'll last well.